What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering, and after two more press conferences, we're finally learning a little bit about what happened yesterday. Now, all we can really do is speculate at this point, but there are a few things that we can know for sure. One, CNN, I believe, came out early and claimed that he was fleeing capture. We now know that that was a lie. I will prove that to you via the statements of the police chief. We also know that his social media was full of heinous statements about people of other colors, we'll say, including saying that that bad guy from WW2 was right. We still don't know if there's any motivation in here, and I fear we will never know the truth. But given the nature of this video, I'm very glad to have a sponsor for it to help keep the lights on. Check out this quick offer from Private Internet Access. Huge shout out to this video's sponsor, Private Internet Access. Hey, October is Cybersecurity Month, and they've got an amazing offer for you. It's 2021. If you don't have a VPN yet, there are several reasons why you'll want to sign up today. One, you can browse anonymously. Keep your browsing habits to yourself. You can keep your data away from big tech so that they can't resell it. And you can access region-locked content so you can open up a whole new catalog of online content to enjoy, whether it's anime or movies that might not be available in your area. You can get at it using a VPN. And the VPN I use on my phone, my tablets, my PCs, and my laptops is Private Internet Access, and they've given an amazing offer. It's just $1.98 a month with 4 months free with a 3-year subscription. If you haven't signed up today, use my link in the description or pinned comment down below to get Private Internet Access today. If you don't currently use a VPN or have one, the one I use is Private Internet Access. Highly recommend you pick it up. Let's start with some video clips here. I've got quite a bit of evidence. I've been following this very closely. Here we have, it has been described several times that the man was fleeing capture. Well, here we have the Waukesha Police Department debunking that mainstream media narrative, as well as let's grab actually the other clip here. It's a little bit shorter, a little more to the point. We know that that media is already trying to cover, because here we go.
I want to dispel some rumors. There's no pursuit that led up to this incident.
You can hear from the police chief Thompson, or police officer Thompson's own words, that there was no chase that led to this. Now, that is what CNN and many other mainstream media outlets have reported. He also goes on to say that this isn't a event, you know, the scary word. I don't know. A lot of people aren't waking up today. Many of them young, very young. I don't know if there was any motivation there. But what I can say is I'm shocked that they are already certainly ruling it out. We have, you know, the social media full of, you know, politically motivated rhetoric, of course. We know this much. We know that President Biden is, quote, monitoring the situation. I'm surprised he didn't send out a tweet and call him something terrible like he did with Kyle. Must not have fit the narrative. Now, what we do know is he left another situation.
We have information that the suspect...
By the way, this sounds like it's only coming in on the left side speaker, so it's not you. It's just the audio. This is the best one I could find.
The incident was involved in a domestic disturbance, which was just minutes prior.
So minutes prior, he raised his hand to a woman. Shocking. You know what you'd be less shocked to find out? That he ran over the mother of his child a week before this. Yep. 7 days or so before this, 2 days before he was released, he used that same vehicle to turn the mother of his child into a speed bump. Oops. So let go. And by the way, somebody with this kind of long history being out on $1,000 bond, abhorrent. People who are involved with choosing that number should be fired. Clearly, he should not have had any bond. Milwaukee District Attorney John Chisholm bragged online about abolishing bail and congratulating other DAs. Here is a certain person affiliated in Milwaukee District Attorney John Chisholm bragging about the abolishing of bail and congratulating other DAs. In ADA on pretrial detention reform, we have really made a commitment to not keeping individuals held unnecessarily on cash bail in the Milwaukee County Jail. Well, if you had done so, those 5 people would still be alive. I'm not saying he had to be held indefinitely. But what I'm saying is clearly should have been more than $1,000. Just like we saw, by the way, with all of the people in Kenosha who had continually violated the terms of their probation, only to end up on the streets again. A woman also claims the same guy. So you see here, according to the Milwaukee Journal Sentinel, the man suspected of being the driver has been charged 3 times in less than 2 years with recklessly endangering the safety of others. Most recently, November 5th, it's 2 weeks ago, as part of yet another domestic situation where he was also charged with resisting. In that case, a woman told PD that he ran her over with his vehicle while she was walking through a gas station parking lot after he had followed her there after a fight. She went to the hospital. He then posted his huge $1,000 bond to get out and run over a bunch of people at a Christmas parade. Now, Waukesha update. Milwaukee County District Attorney says that the bail recommendation was, quote, inappropriately low. Wow, that's going to bring those people back to life, isn't it? That's going to bring all those kids back to life. The people that have lifelong injuries. We don't know that this was, I don't like to ascribe something we can't yet know. But we know that the media is already lying. We know that if this individual looked any different, they'd be calling him all sorts of other names, wouldn't they? This happened 10 minutes from my house. This is a sad, blatant disregard for the value of human life. Did he plan it? I don't know. We may never know. Did he have problems with other people of other colors? Yes. Did he not value life in the same way most people do? Pretty clearly. It's sad that, politicians continue to want to score points with voters. I don't think there's any normal person that would expect this clown to be out on $1,000 bond. And that's just saying, taking this at face value, that there's no political motivations. It's entirely possible that he is a supporter of these various political groups and that this act had nothing to do with it. It's possible. I'm not going to say I know. It hasn't even been 24 hours. I can't know. What we do know is that he's currently been charged with 5 counts. All the people saying, by the way, another crazy person who isn't white taken into custody alive, just fine. Twitter. Now, the people that we do know that didn't survive it: Virginia Sorensen, 79, Leanna Owens, 71, Tamara Duran, 52, James Coolidge, 52, William Hospital, 82. These are the 5 people that have been identified. There are currently something like 20 people in the ICU. I don't know if I'd rule all this out just yet, but it'll be interesting to see how the press decides to cover this. I suspect it will be memory hold quickly as just an isolated incident. And of course, nothing. All of those social media posts, which would be totally relevant if he looked different, suddenly won't be relevant anymore. And that $1,000 bail that put him back out on the streets that cost the lives of these people suddenly won't be a big deal anymore because of the greater good. It'll be interesting to watch this. Fortunately, I have local reporting on the ground, which seems less biased and more fact-based. And I also know a lot of people there. So people I will talk to tonight and tomorrow night. So I'll keep people updated if I find anything else out. Right now, my heart goes out to those who are injured or did not survive this event. And it's just deplorable the way the press has been reporting it or not reporting it. If you're new to the channel, please do click that red subscribe button down below so you can get notified when I upload, or you can at least find my videos, as YouTube certainly does like to bury them. We'll talk to you again real soon.